Hi, good evening everyone. My name is Kayla and I'm just here to spend a few minutes with you to share how good Jesus was to me after I was saved. And to do that, I have this prop here that's going to help me. This is going to represent my life. So starting from the beginning, I was born into a Christian family, but I'm going to tell you all a secret now, okay? That meant absolutely nothing to me. I went to church because my mom woke me up on a Sunday morning and I had to go. I prayed because that is what was expected of a good Christian girl. My life was like this stem here. Not going anywhere, not doing anything. But then I came to the age where I had to write SCA. And there was this one school that I wanted above the rest. But I was really worried that I wouldn't get in. I wasn't a first place student, nor even a second place student. So I was really worried. But just before I had to write the exam, I heard someone preach. And they said, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And that's not all. They went on to say that you should carry everything to Jesus in prayer. So that's what I did. I took that word that I heard and I applied it to my life. So I prayed, really prayed this time. I put my feelings and my fears into that prayer and I asked Jesus to help me get into the school that I wanted. And guess what? I did get into the school that I wanted. So now I have a promise to keep. It was at this point in my life that I asked Jesus to come and live in my heart. Now, I might have done this before, but remember, I didn't mean anything before this point. This time when I did it, I didn't do it because people were looking at me or because I was wondering, what would they think? I really meant it. So I started to read my Bible and pray every day, and I started to see some changes in my life. Changes like I wouldn't feel the need to lie. I didn't feel the need to curse anymore. Even the people around me might have been doing it. I didn't get angry as much as I used to. I started to put Jesus first in my life, not my computer or the TV, but Jesus. Now, do you know what things like lying and cursing are called? It's called sin. Now, I wasn't perfect, but I was getting better at resisting sin. Then I made another choice. I made the decision to get baptized because Jesus commanded us to water baptism. And I grew as a person a little more and continued to excel in my work. After I was asked to help in a Sunday evening Sunday school through Faith Center, where I received 9 grade 1s at my CXC level. That allowed me to go and do K or A levels, as some of you may know it, and I got all grade 1s there as well. Lastly, I joined this ministry, Creative Arts Evangelism, and I was rewarded with what I think is my greatest blessing to date. I was awarded a scholarship to study medicine at UWI St. Augustine. And that's not all. The transition to secondary to tertiary was very hard. It was very hard at times, but I was able to pass all my year 1 courses. In addition to that, I was in the middle of my year 2 when the pandemic hit, and everything switched to online. And even through all that uncertainty, Jesus kept me going through, and I received some of the best grades that I have gotten since entering university. And this is where I am in my life right now. All because I said yes to Jesus all those many years ago. Now, don't get me wrong, there were many sleepless nights, there were many nights studying, there were many tears, but Jesus kept me through it all. He kept me calm, he kept the negative thoughts away, and he turned my life from that boring stem you saw at the beginning into a beautiful flower. Thank you.